girls, and they're some of the coolest people on earth, dude.
That's what's up.
They're people that you could tell jokes around them and they'll laugh with you. And even if you say something rude, rather than be like, oh, what the F is your problem? They'll be like, hey, listen, I'm a little offended. You could apologize, and they'll be like, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Right.
They're some of the most understanding people on the planet.
Oh, there's gotta be.
Exactly.
I think it's one of the greatest platforms for like open expression. You know what I mean? Because we don't get a lot of chances to do that, especially in our day and era. Now, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's kind of like restricted to what the social norms they want to have or they want to be particularized with.
People don't even think for themselves.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. So
see, you're looking at her right now. Like,
yes, I am. Leave me alone.
Looking it up right now.
I am looking up the Nine Tails.
I'm telling you, you look up her character name is Ari, AHRI. Look up cosplay.
Hold on. You spelled it too fast. Hold on.
Look up AHRI.
Either one of them.
Cosplay. But yeah, no, like, and there's. Besides just the costumes, there's so many booths.
Hashtag bad bitches. I do my shit as a background.
Anyway, so there's people, there's so many artists that they don't make costumes, but they make art, bro. Like, you ever see like your favorite rappers and artists, and you look at the album cover and you're like, damn, that's bad. There's people out there that can design that for you, draw you by hand. Dude.
Right.
I met this one girl, man. I wish I could remember her name. The next time I'm on, I'll tell you her name, bro. She made a painting, like a drawing, a poster nobody wanted because nobody knew it was from a musical group, the Mystery Skulls. She drew something from one of their music videos and nobody wanted it. I went up to her and I'm like, yo, that is beautiful. If I had money right now, I would buy it. See me at the next con, I'll buy it off you. She was so happy somebody recognized it. She's like, you know what? You can have it.
Wow.
I'm like, no. She's like, no, you can have it. Bro, I went to my friend's booth. I'm like, dude, please let me borrow something. I want to give it to her. I'll pay you back for it later, you know? So there's so many people, so many talented people. There was this one dude, he makes statues with gears at the bottom where you twist the gear, and it's based on Leonardo da Vinci's inventions. Right. Like his flying machine, you twist the gear at the bottom, and the wings start to flap.
Oh, that's
it's this big, dude. It's this big. So there's so many talented people. There's sword makers and stuff at conventions.
So that sounds like it sounds like a beautiful community,
beautiful
man.
Women, talented artists. Like badass costumes.
It sounds like a beautiful community because at the end of the day, like that's what's needed, regardless of what the genre is, regardless of what it is, period. But like that, it sounds like it's cohesiveness. It sounds like it's understanding, which is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like it's togetherness and you know what I'm saying, unity. Because honestly, you know what I'm saying, you go to certain things. You know what I'm saying, I've been doing music for a while, and I've been in certain situations where it wasn't no unity. It was a couple of things where, you know what I'm saying, a couple of trunks had to be popped open allegedly. Right. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. And it's like to hear that because I've been hearing the same stories from my cousins and all that shit. Yeah. And it sounds like a beautiful thing. People like, no, you can get together and you know what I'm saying? What the first thing I always say, like we gotta be like, man, I hope I ain't gotta slap fire to niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just hope. Bro, they're going out there like, man, ain't no fire being slapped at enough. Right.
Like I spent too much on this costume.
But that's how life's supposed to be.
Bro, at these conventions, it's all about support, love, and just respect for your favorite shows. Bro, this tail, I didn't even make this tail.
Oh, shit, yeah, he got a tail.
He got a real tail.
Yeah, he got a tail.
Bro, this tail,
don't come off.
Literally, I have this group of friends who, they're YouTubers. Their name is Random Ramblers. Yeah, that's
Hashtag Fox.
Bro. So their name is Random Ramblings Productions, and there's a small group of YouTubers, but they're great people. One of them was selling this tail, and I forgot how much they were selling it for, but I'm like, you know what? I need a foxtail. She looked at me, she's like, bro, $10, I'll give it to you. I'm like, dude, I was about to spend $20 on Amazon. She's like, no, you fox? Bro, $10.
That shit is
bro,
crazy.
Look them up on YouTube, Random Ramblings Productions, bro. They're a small group, but they do amazing things with what little equipment they have. Like, they're absolutely great. So the community is all about like just showing love for someone else. You walk past the table,
for
you're
creators,
like, hey, look, I may not be able to afford this, but I can make this, and this is what I can offer you in exchange. 9 out of 10, they'll be like, you know what? I feel like this is an equal trade. Don't worry about it, you know? Boom. It's about sharing who you are, putting your artwork. It's like going to a convention, yeah, that's them right there. Bro, going to a convention is like pulling out your personality. Pulling out your personality and throwing it on the table for people to walk by and be like, you know what? I like this. I like what you represent. I like who you are
and what you're creating.
Exactly. You know, it's before all these men and women on Facebook hit the block button for someone being too friendly. It's putting it on a table, so they're like, block. Wait, don't block yet. What's this table? I like what it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. It's presentable. And
exactly.
And it gives a new platform for people to express themselves.
Words can't describe how beautiful the anime community can be when it pulls together. You know.
Right.
So the fact that SuperCon, one of the biggest biggest events got pushed to Otaku Fest. Otaku Fest is basically a smaller one, you know? They basically decided to add one more. It's basically like that one person who throws several parties throughout the year. You're like, I can't wait for the next big party. They're like, you know what? Why don't we add one more? So last year, it was their first year. They killed it, dude. They did great. Even though they were small one time, tons of people showed up. They got a great turnout. And now because of this whole coronavirus thing, now they're going to have to perform at the same time as Florida SuperCon. And I feel like most people are going to pick... Exactly. Most people are going to pick the bigger one.
Right.
Because that's what they're used to. And all the new people that were like, oh, I wanted to go to Otaku this year, but I can't miss SuperCon. Then that affects them. So then maybe next year, you never know if next year they're going to have the same budget. They're going to have to go lesser budget, and then people are going to attend, and they're going to be disappointed, all because of this, coronavirus whole quarantine and everyone canceling everything thing, you know?
So, bro, we got a question for you. You know what I'm saying? Not to get too off topic, we're going to stay on brand.
Go ahead, ask me your question. I'm going to start doing my funny voices. You said before the show you wanted me to do the funny voices.
What do I do if my cell phone's dying?
Get to the charger.
Now I got a real question. Now I got a real question for you. So, like, what made, because you consider yourself a furry?
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you get into it? Because there's so much stigma behind the furry brand and shit like that. And then I got to follow up when you're done.
Well, what made me honestly get into the furry is because just like you see a regular person with personality. A lot of people think one or two things: either he's a good person or he's weird. But you see an animal, like an animal with personality. Animal can have different traits. You're not so quick to dismiss them, you know? You're like, oh, this animal, this guy in the animal mask, he's being friendly, making friends, you know? It doesn't look as creepy because I can't see his face, you know? So I'm picturing this talking animal.
Right.
So it gives people that sense of surprise where they can't brush it off right away.
Right.
You know? It's like seeing your roommate naked on the couch.
Right.
You see your roommate sitting on the couch and you told him not to, you're like, dog, I told you no. You see him naked, you're like, dog, I told you, wait, why are you? Wait,
I gotta ask this question now.
Like, you see a dude going out like I like making adults laugh with this mask. I like making kids laugh. At cons, I have this cute, I wish I knew her name. Like, I didn't get their names, but I've seen them at 4 or 5 cons. They have this cute little girl, and she calls me Mr. Foxy. She loves the mask. She's like, hey, it's Mr. Foxy. One time I didn't wear the mask. And her mom's like, you don't recognize who that is? She's like, no, who is it? Mr. Foxy. She goes, Foxy! And she's like my biggest fan.
That's what's
up. She smiled every day. One time she couldn't be at a con because she was sick. I had just gotten some free Alice in Wonderland DVDs. I'm like, you know what? Take it back home. Make her feel better, you know? And she dressed up. She was the cutest. You remember Dexter's Lab?
Yeah.
She dressed up like Dexter's Lab. Oversized overcoat, big purple gloves, hair dyed. She was the cutest thing. And you see a grown man my age with a beard being nice to kids, there's always going to be at least 1 out of 10 persons.
Hey, whoop that nigga
ass! Yo, what's this dude doing? You know, why he's like high-fiving little girls and stuff? That's creepy.
What's wrong with this motherfucker?
Yeah, but you see this walk up and you're like, oh, he's kid.
Hey, it's the fox! Take a picture with the fox!
Adults and kids alike are both like, yo, it's a friendly. You go to Chuck E. Cheese. Let's face it, at Chuck E. Cheese, there could be some sweaty, dude.
Nasty, grimy dude
behind that looking at the kid's mom like, damn, I would tap that behind the back.
Allegedly.
The mom with huge jugs out. The mom's going to be like, oh, it's just Chucky. Come here, Chucky, get closer. You see him walk up with that same expression. The man will be like, yeah, call the police. Time to get in the car. Right. Get in the car, kids.
Allegedly. I'm banned for life from the Permanent Pines.
You stupid as
Allegedly.
I didn't do nothing.
But yeah, so, one misconception for furry that a lot of people misunderstand is people think that furry means that like you'll have sex in animal outfits. And
that was my follow-up. All right, continue, my friend. Continue.
So a lot of people think, oh, it's doing sexual stuff in animal costume. It's not at all. It's like, how would I explain it? It's hard to explain. Like, those are called yiffers. That's called yiff. A yiffer is someone who would do, dress up in animal costumes, bang one out,
Okay.
Yeah, they're under furries. So all yiffers are furries, but not all furries are yiffers, basically.
Understood.
Exactly. Like,
it's community.
Exactly. For me, I'll go to cons, I'll do stand-up, I'll go to a bar. Now, a girl asks me, bang me in your fur suit, I'm going to be like, no, how about I just bang you, just bang you with a pillow, put you to sleep.
That's the wrong answer. That's a wrong answer. That's a wrong answer.
Bro, I can understand if you want me to walk in wearing the mask and talk to you for a few minutes.
But the whole thing,
The minute you're like, let's get it on, I'm like, let me take the mask off.
You know what? Then let's get off track then. Sam, if it was you, big dog,
if I'm